Alright, so this is going to be take one of Rodney. This is going to be take one of Rodney and Shawn couple introduction interview. So it might be useful bloopers, it might just be a one-shot take. We'll see how we do. So let's begin.
Let's begin.
Good. So I'm Shawn.
And I'm Rodney.
Okay, and he is my babe. He is my boo. He has a light to literally, I see endless opportunities and possibilities with this man that I never thought I would have before meeting this man. So I'm excited to get to talk to you guys about how amazing he is.
So he's a trainer, and so he does a lot of posts on his social media, where for me, I'm more what's the right terminology?
Selective.
I don't know, yeah, maybe. I'm more like I don't want to be sharing a lot of things, but like since I've like met him, it's I don't know, it's opened up a different side of me where I'm just like, fuck it, let's just do it.
Okay, so he's the creative mastermind that said, yo babe, we should start a couples YouTube channel. So
Okay.
this is where we begin.
Yeah.
So, you want to go first about yourself, or should I?
Do it.
Okay. Alright, so I am Shawn Shaheen Raymond. You don't have to call me Shaheen, I prefer Shawn. You can also call me a unicorn. I really like that. So that's a good thing. I am a personal trainer, as my amazing babe said. That's actually how I met him. I was employed at a local gym here in Leduc, and it was an absolutely incredible time, and it brought me to know me. So, sorry, about me. I'm 24, I'll be 25 at the end of the month. I absolutely thrive on happiness, love, unicorns, rainbows, sparkles, I mean, pretty much anything. I love to get my nails done. My girl Kaylin's been doing them for a long time. I think she's heading out on me though, so I'm gonna have to resort back to plan whatever I had for my nails, so I'm excited about that. And I definitely love to dance, so I hope you guys get to see a lot of that. I mean, he's really good at taking videos, so I hope he captures some really good moments for you guys. So, Rodney, baby.
Yeah, I think that we decided to do this because I knew what we had was special, and I wanted to be able to capture it like through a camera and just remember those moments, because I think that a lot of people forget the moments when you first started dating someone and you feel all these different emotions, and it's hard to interpret it, and it's hard to go back to it, and I think that it's important for us to capture those special moments, and so that's why we decided to do this. But yeah, no, I'm Rodney. I am 34, and I moved here about a year ago. Did we tell them that we were from Edmonton?
Yeah.
Okay. I moved here from Chicago. I lived and worked there for about 3 years, and before that I was traveling for a year and a half, almost 2 years. And then I was in Vancouver, originally from Winnipeg. So I've been to quite a bit, like a bunch of different places and cities, and met a lot of different people. And there was an opportunity that came up in Edmonton, and I took it, not knowing anyone.
But
But
it was worth it.
Oh yes, you, obviously. And so like, I didn't know that at the time. And so like when I came here, I knew I was taking a risk because I was leaving friends. And yeah, and I did it. I came and moved by myself, not knowing anyone. And I just focused on my career. And when the pandemic hit, I know it changed a lot of people's lives. And so I wanted to kind of get away from that negative aspect of it. And so I started wanting to support local businesses. And so I looked at Snap. I'm like, okay, it's in Leduc. And so I went in, and I just felt this positive energy about it. And then we had our first consultation, and there was just something about him that I wanted to know more. But Yeah, it was
For
just...
all of those that may have just hopped off of the story and went, ooh, he was your personal trainer, or how did that? It was 10 months of very professional one-on-one training with a certified personal trainer. I very, very, very much pride myself on being professional, so don't get no sideways thoughts. I mean, they are kind of fun thoughts, but no. So, yes.
Yeah, it was very professional. Like, he's,
Thank you.
like, it's odd because, like, I've always had this feeling about him. I just didn't know really what it was. I knew that I wanted to get to know him more, but I didn't know who he was. And so I just always kept it professional with him. And yeah. And then I started to feel a lot more comfortable with him and started talking about, dates I went on, and not knowing that, he was like, what?
Jealous. I was jealous. I was sitting there and he was like, yeah, I went on this date. I'm like, hang on, what? You went on a date? And like, I have feelings about you being on a date, so like, I should probably check my shit, because I'm about to miss up on the best lottery ticket of my life.
And like, I mean, I honestly didn't know. Like, we're in the middle of a workout, and
hey, I gotta rip off a band-aid real quick, Rodney. So I gotta let you know that I've been having these weird feelings about you for a long time now, and you telling me about your life and what you're going on dates, and I'm kind of feeling a type of way about it, and I don't really know how to explain it, but like, I just want to let you know that like, I'm really sorry about canceling on you those first 2 times, because I canceled on him the first 2 times we were supposed to go on a date. So I'm an asshole, but I acknowledge that, and I hope that made it better.
well, I think we need to paint a picture, because it was in the middle of a workout. Okay, so this is the only time it was like unprofessional. Yeah. But I was like drenched in sweat on the mat, like on my back, dying because for some reason he was going harder on me.
I was purposely trying to make him work a little bit more, because I was purposely a little bit mad about the fact that he went on a date that he was so happy to tell me about, and I was sitting there being all jealous and being like, what the fuck?
Like, I literally, like, we tell everyone this, like, our story. I thought he was pranking me. I didn't think it was real. I thought it was like, okay, like, what is going on? Like, are you, like... Because it's weird, because I've always had this feeling for him. And, like, the fact that he felt the same way, I just never thought that would be a thing. And then I just knew right away after he said it. I was so shocked. But I was like really fucking happy inside, whether I wanted to admit it to myself. Of course I had to make him sweat for a little bit. So
yeah, but in the end, basically, I just ripped off the band-aid and told him how I felt. It was really freaking awesome.
Hello. We're literally filming our first video. Yeah, we're literally filming our first video, but we're answering it anyways because you're FaceTiming.
Alright, so we are here. We are going to finish part 1 with part 2 of the Get to Know Me and Get to Know Us with my amazing babe Rodney and myself, Shawn. So I think last time we finished off with being pleasantly interrupted by one of his best friends for the FaceTime call with him and his son. So we kind of had to cut it short a little bit, but we were basically at the point where we were kind of talking about how I had ripped off the band-aid and how I told him how I was feeling and how I was a little bit jealous and how I was purposely kicking his ass a little bit more because...
So okay. This is real to you, okay? So he, told me all this, and I literally thought it was just a prank. I'm like, okay, this can't be real. I'm just like, he's pranking me, he's playing some sort of sick joke, and I was like, I just couldn't take it all in, so I needed some time to just think about it, because I didn't think it was real. That's how crazy it was.
Mm-hmm. I mean, definitely, but it took me a long time to say those things to him, so I definitely meant it with every word and every breath that I was wheezing out while I was trying to confess my feelings for this damn man. So, it was definitely not easy, but I'm glad that it worked out. So,
and then I think that the first time we hung out, he came over and I was like so nervous because we were just gonna watch a movie and just hang out.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, like there was like this instant connection, like when we like hugged for the first time, because like keep in mind, like we trained for a long time together, and there was no high fives, there was no like hugging.
And that's weird because with most of my clients, I do hug or high five because I use it as physical touch, or it's just some of the affirmation things that you do as a trainer is spread energy, and you can do that with a hug or a high five. And I didn't do it with him because I knew that there was like this weird spark or something between us that like once the touch was initiated, the touch cannot be taken back type of deal. So
yeah, so we literally kept it so professional for such a long time.
Yep.
And so like when he came over, I think initially like we gave each other a hug, and I was like, oh my god,
like it felt like a different type of hug. Like it was like, oh, this feels bad, good. Why? Like it kind of felt like I was getting like an electrical shock. Like it was weird.
But like at the same time, like I felt like we felt that instant connection. But like also, I didn't see that version of him outside the gym. Like I've always seen him in like this professional light, and so seeing him just like, you know, chill and just like himself, that was like another version I had to get to know. And I knew when that initial hug, there was that connection, and I wanted to know that version of him. So
so basically, after our session, he scurried out the gym and we met up and we had our first date, and it was basically a done deal from there. Honestly, I started shifting plans and making extra time for him, and we started hanging out more, and it just kind of evolved into a point of, oh my goodness, I need to hang out with you more and more and more, and I can't just see you for personal training session. And now it feels weird that I'm your personal trainer, but we're still doing it because we can. So I mean, it's definitely taken some time for us to figure out the equilibrium between it, but I feel like we're definitely on the uphill climb together now, so it feels good.
Yeah, and it's not only just the connection, but there's a lot of signs outside that, like individually and together, that we saw. And I don't know, like maybe like we don't have time to go through all the details of the signs, but there was signs that were saying like, hey, this is what's happening. It's right in front of you. Like just go with it, walls down, and embrace the love and embrace the energy and embrace each other.
Yep.
And I think that's what keeps surprising us till this day. There's signs all the time.
Like literally today there was another sign and another symbol, and like every time that I'm like just about getting comfortable with my feelings and like I understand what's happening, there's this wave of like positivity or like love or like lust or whatever you want to call it, and it just sends me for a spiral of like, oh my goodness, like I truly love you. Like there's pieces of me that I never thought I would want to share with someone, and I want to share all of them. So like it's just crazy to get more affirmations daily from the universe, from outside influences, because you know we always like find something and we're like, oh, that was an influence on me, but to have it literally come from outside, unconnected to me, to then be bringing it in and connecting us is
it definitely feels like nothing you've ever felt before. It's like you're on this constant high, I guess.
Yeah.
Like it's insane. The feeling is insane, and like we've both been in like relationships, but like it's never felt like anything like this before.
Never.
So that's why we know that we need to take advantage of what is happening here and start thinking about our future and whatnot. And so this is the reason why we started this whole journey, was that because of us and just because we want to take advantage of every opportunity. And I think that we talked about our goals and our passions, and everything just kind of lined up. And you know, eventually we want to be able to support other people and help other people, because I think that's what we're meant to do. Yeah,
literally. We both have the same type of leadership qualities. We both pride ourselves on giving back. We're, I like to say, very humble in our services and what we do from our day-to-day lives. And I think that's what's going to make us such a strong couple. Honestly, I can't wait for all of our future endeavors, for our travel, for our growth together, for our YouTube channel. I'm excited to be able to show you guys what our version of love looks like and kind of give you guys a point of view from us.
Yes. I had to take a big side though. But if you guys want to, follow the journey and learn with us, we're gonna make mistakes and it's okay. As long as we're supporting each other, I think the sky's the limit, honestly. And so, if you want or don't want, you could like, comment, and subscribe.
Let's do that again. Please go ahead and give us a like, comment, and subscribe down below. We will be posting videos. Our goal is 2 videos per month. We are definitely invested in this moving forward. We have too many ideas and too much inspiration from a very creative man.
See, I don't want to force people, though. You know what I mean? Like,
you're not forcing them. They're watching the YouTube channel, and if you laughed at one of our jokes, hit the like button, please. Oh, and that's a heart. I do this thing where I do like much love, and then I like pump the heart. So like, there's my love.
Well, like we have to do it together, though. So like, what do? You pump it?
Yeah. So point your thumb down. There you go.
Okay.
Pump.
Oh my god, that's so corny.
I told you I'm the corny one. But yeah, you're the cheesy